Opinions and distinct professionalism. That's why you love us. At about 88.9 FM, your go-to station.
It's midday. Good afternoon. I'm Adeola Adekunle with Global News. In the news, Nigerian chef sets new Guinness World Record for marathon cooking. Sudan Army Chief freezes bank accounts of rival RSF. Deadly cyclone hits Myanmar and Bangladesh.
This is the news.
Nigerian chef Ida Effiong Bassi, popularly known as Ida Bassi, has surpassed the current Guinness World Record holder. With her feat, she's poised to break the Guinness World Record for the longest cooking marathon by an individual after hitting the 87 hours 50 minutes mark. The restaurateur began the competition on Thursday after she turned on her cooker at 4 p.m. and surpassed the current world record holder on Monday morning. If certified by the Guinness World Record, she will be displacing the current world record holder, Lata Tandon, an Indian chef who achieved the feat in 2019 with 87 hours 45 minutes record uninterrupted cooking. Bassi's cooking marathon is currently ongoing at Amore Gardens in Lekki, Lagos State. In her ongoing record-breaking attempt, Nigerians, including several celebrities, defied the rain to physically cheer up the visibly tired chef. Sudan's Army Chief General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan has issued a directive to freeze the bank accounts of the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces RSF group and its affiliated companies. In a number of decrees on Sunday, General Burhan also retired 4 military officers linked to the group. One of the affected officers is Brigadier General Omar Hamdan Ahmed, a relative of RSF Commander General Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, who is currently heading a delegation of the paramilitary force for peace talks with Sudan's armies in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. General Burhan also sacked Central Bank Governor Hussein Yahya Yanko and appointed Burai el-Siddiq in his place. It did not provide a reason for Mr. Yanko's sacking. Meanwhile, state-run channel Sudan Television has resumed its satellite broadcasts a week after going off air. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky is in the UK to meet Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. Zelensky is holding substantive negotiations with Mr. Sunak. The UK announced on Thursday that it would supply Ukraine with the long-range missiles it had requested to fight the Russian invasion. Mr. Zelensky has been meeting Western leaders in recent days seeking to bolster support for Ukraine. Number 10 Downing Street said Mr. Sunak would reiterate the importance of providing a full package of support to Ukraine during the talks at Chequers, the Prime Minister's official country residence. Turkey's battle for the presidency looks set to go to a runoff, with both contenders adamant they have victory in their grasp. After 20 years in power, Recep Tayyip Erdogan stood on the balcony of his party headquarters, saying he was convinced he would win another 5-year term. Everything appeared to have fallen into place for his opponent, Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, to win, but incomplete results put him behind the president in the first round. Mr. Erdogan is on 49.4%, ahead of his rival who was just under 45%. Mr. Erdogan's alliance of parties has also won a majority in parliament. That could provide an added boost in the presidential runoff. For months, Turkey's disparate opposition parties had poured their resources in a bid to bring an end to a president who has extended his power dramatically since a failed coup against him in 2016. You're on to Global News from Adaba 88.9 FM, Akure, transmitting from Ilaramokin. After the break, deadly cyclone hits Myanmar and Bangladesh. Details in the second part of the bulletin. Please join us again.
The news on Adaba 88.9 FM.
Glad to have you back for news update and live streaming. Visit our website www.adaba889.fm or download Adaba FM app on Google Play Store. You can be part of us on our social media platforms www.facebook.com/AdabFM88.9 on Facebook, at Adaba889FM on Instagram, and Adaba FM TV on YouTube. To provide us information, you can reach us via email newsroom@adaba889.fm. Until the rest of the bulletin. Thailand voters have delivered a stunning verdict in favor of an opposition party that is calling for radical reform of the country's institutions. Early results show opposition party Move Forward is exceeding every prediction to win 151 of the 500 seats in the lower house. It's now 10 seats ahead of what was the front-runner, Pheu Thai, led by ex-Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatра's daughter. Analysts are calling this a political earthquake that represents a significant shift in public opinion. It is also a clear repudiation of the two military-aligned parties of the current government and Prime Minister Prayut Chan-ocha, who led a coup that ousted an elected government in 2014. The governing coalition won only 15% of the seats. And now a powerful cyclone has hit the coastlines of Bangladesh and Myanmar after intensifying into the equivalent of a Category 5 storm. Cyclone Mocha did not make landfall at the sprawling refugee camp in Cox's Bazaar as earlier feared, but still tore apart hundreds of makeshift shelters. At least 6 people have been reported dead in Myanmar. Up to 90% of the western Rakhine state's capital city, Sitwe, has been destroyed. The Burmese military has declared the whole of Rakhine as a natural disaster area. Bangladesh's disaster official Kamrul Hassan said the cyclone caused no major damage, but landslides and floods are still hitting the country with no casualties reported in Bangladesh so far. Myanmar appears to have borne more direct impact, with the storm crashing through houses and cutting power lines in Rakhine State. Sports. Barcelona sealed their first La Liga title since 2018-2019 with 4 games to spare after a stylish win at the home of city rivals Espanyol. Barca were 3-0 up by half-time. Robert Lewandowski scoring his 20th league goal of the season before Alejandro Bird doubled the lead. Lewandowski added the third before Jules Kounde's header made it 4-0. Espanyol did reduce the deficit through Javier Puado and Joselu, but remain in trouble near the bottom of the table. Barcelona have 85 points, 14 more than nearest rivals Real Madrid, with 12 points left to play for. It is their first La Liga title since club legend Lionel Messi left in August 2021 and first since Xavi was appointed manager in November 2021. And now to end global news, a recap of our top stories. We told you that Nigerian chef Ida Bassi has made a historic feat when she broke the Guinness World Record for longest cooking time by an individual. Sudan's Army Chief General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan has issued a directive to freeze the bank accounts of the Paramilitary Rapid Support Forces RSF group and its affiliated companies. A powerful cyclone has hit the coastlines of Bangladesh and Myanmar after intensifying into the equivalent of a Category 5 storm. That's Global News. It was edited by Olasukomi Elujoba. I'm Adeola Adekunle. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon.